Thank you very much. Perhaps I'm the first IBMer you see without a suit, which is great. So my name is Martín Coedo, half Spanish, half Italian, born in Argentina, and an IBMer. So I want to start, by actually defining IBM in the innovation space. So how many of you think IBM we are just a bunch of old people? You're there's one honest person there, yeah. So basically, yeah, I mean, IBM is old. But if you look at what we have done through history, and this is nothing to do with technology, we hired female and African-American workers before anyone else, basically. We hired disabled people before anyone else. We gave rights to partners of same gender. We fully embraced equality, and as a matter of fact, we have 20% of our workforce today are women, and our CEO is a woman. So IBM, we even though we do wear suits, we have been disrupting much more than technology. And if you look at the dates here, most of these happened before governments actually issue acts to force companies to do it. So we do have an obsession also in innovation. From the system that allowed Social Security to be implemented, to the first computer, to the PC, and even eye surgery. As a matter of fact, we have been leading the patent market for 25 years. We have 12 labs in all continents, more than 3,000 researchers, 9,000 patents in 2017. And if you are good enough to read, the chart in the back, I didn't want to put, the company's names there, but you can see the gap between IBM, the first one, and the second one, in number of inventions. That chart is 2016, but it didn't change much. So today, we are actually working in many areas in IBM in IoT. We are working in education, helping kids to interact with technology, and helping kids who cannot interact with other kids to do it through technology. We are actually preserving endangered species, such as the white rhino in Africa. And this is all done by IoT. And of course, we are helping companies and industries to have more traceability of their operations and to be more efficient while doing that. But we also are helping different stuff like sports. What you see there in the man in the racing cycle, this is the US team where we have, through IoT, helped them to achieve, I think, the silver medal from a 5th position that they had 2 years before. And this has all been done by technology. So when we are driven to do innovation, it's not only about what can make money. We are driven, our innovators, our labs are driven by disruption. We do not actually force them. We do not guide them. They are absolutely free. And as a matter of fact, today, we have done an agreement that will disrupt the technology world again. We had an agreement with Red Hat, which probably is the leading open source company in the market today. And we merged our efforts with their efforts in an agreement that will change the face of technology for the coming years. So what about blockchain? And I agree, sometimes it sounds like boring. Yeah, and yes, it's a distributed ledger. I think So most of you know what blockchain is, right? Yes. Yeah, I'm talking to smart people. Good. You know the benefits? Yeah, I mean, more savings, more speed, more trust, and the trust built through a community of people actually overseeing those transactions. But you are also aware that this is perhaps the biggest disruption in the market. So all the small icons used there are the industries that are affected by blockchain, that if they don't change, we are gonna stop using them, because we will have all the means to do transactions, to interact with each other, and to work with each other. So for us, what's next? So blockchain, is great at the digital level. So you can, change transactions and understand, where, this transaction is secure and encrypted, and basically adds a lot of value to the digital transaction, but does not do anything on the physical world. Now, if I tell you, today, more than 1 million people, according to the World Health Organization, die because of fake medicines. And so for that, there's losses of about 1.2 trillion US dollars for counterfeits. And you say, well, that's company losses, right? Who cares, rich people. Well, no, because actually those losses affect labor, which at the end affect all of us. So, what's our answer to that? And perhaps, in these brief minutes, this is the message I want to give you, and perhaps you can, you're smart people, you can do the digging afterwards. This is our answer to that. Crypto anchors is a new invention from IBM. You can see the size of this. This can be embedded in any product or in a package. And this will actually store secure information about the product. So bringing blockchain to the physical world. And you can say, well, this is kind of a chip, right? Look closer. This here is a processor with a capacity of, for the old people like me, of a 386, but being able to actually operate, different algorithms to make this virtually impossible to counterfeit. So imagine, now, basically, this invention, 1 million less people die every year, sorry. Imagine, you want to buy, a box of cereal, and you can actually, with this, you can say, oh, everything that is advised in the product is actually true. Just one of you give me a number of how much do you think this will cost? How many say more than $1? Yeah, fact. Sorry. So, 10 cents. So basically, this will actually, virtually change the way we transact, and basically will make us smarter in every sense. But above all, it will save lives. It will actually help you on getting know-how of the products you buy, or what you eat, or understand, actually the traceability of, a lettuce that you buy, let's say, and can be put into, into paintings, into whatever. So, and this is a bit the message that IBM, wants to give to all of you guys. So, and we have done this silently, for many years. But today, we do rely a lot on developers. Most of the stuff that you have seen on what we are doing is done with our technology, but done by people like you. The guys from Cognitoys took Watson and embedded it into a toy that my 6-year-old daughter is using since she's 3. And with that toy, she's actually getting answers to questions that kids have every day. And I'm getting analytics on what my daughter actually is interested in. And some people say, well, that is intrusive. Well, I think it this way. Technology is a part of all of our lives. And the sooner we get kids to understand that, the sooner they will be able to move and adapt in this world. So my message will be, please do work with us. Please do use our technology. And please keep coding. My last message is, we have been doing this for more than 100 years. Adapting is the way to survive, and getting this new technology out there and using it is the way to make this world better. Thank you very much.